Hey Ma, do you know what bursts my bubble?
What burst your bubble, Ann?
Returns and exchanges. So I told you yesterday how I had a pair of Adidas Superstar sneakers that hurt my feet. They were too tight.
Right.
You know, I've had pairs of Adidas Superstar sneakers that were 10.5 before, and they fit perfectly. They fit like a magic slipper. And you know, my dad said, you know, it might have been the cut. They might have, you know, used a different maker. So I went to the store. I had the receipt. I had the box. You know, I had the sneakers. So I went to Journeys yesterday to return the sneakers. I brought it over, and because I paid in cash, and when I brought it over to the person, they gave me an issue with returning it. They said it appears the sneakers have been worn, and I briefly wore them. I didn't wear them too much, and they wouldn't give me the cash back.
Well, a good store will take the sneaker back and will give you your money back and or return them.
Right. I guess the store was, I mean, I don't know if gypsy store is the right word to use, but it was a gypsy store. It was like kind of like a small store, and they just didn't want to give me my money back. However, they exchanged them for an 11, which is a little bit of a larger pair. But
did they give you a hard time to exchange them?
Yes, they were, and I had the receipts, I had the sneakers. So if you ever want to shop at Journeys in the mall, don't shop there. My dad was going to buy Crocs, which are like sneakers with little holes in them. He said they've lost his business. What I wanted to do is I wanted to return this for the $80 that I spent on the sneakers. Then I wanted to buy them off the internet, because for some reason when I buy them off the internet they fit better.
If it was me, I would contact the maker, tell your story, and see if you can get some coupons, because they do owe you for your pain and suffering some kind of retribution.
Right, and it seems as though these sneakers do fit fine now, so I would rather buy them off the internet, but
I would still tell them their story. If they're a good maker and a good company, they will make it right by you.
And Adidas is a good company, and these sneakers I've been wearing for years. I've been wearing multiple pairs since high school. Many of them fit fine, and I mean, in so many of my photos and videos, I'm wearing these sneakers.
They want to hear a customer's story, trust me. McDonald's, when my children were small, I did a whole party at McDonald's. And it was terrible. The service was terrible, everything was terrible, the food was cold that day. I wrote to McDonald's refunded the entire party. So,
I mean, they're $80 sneakers, so Adidas might not want to refund an $80 sneakers, but you know, I mean,
they might give you coupons to your next ones.
Right. So I mean, I guess if you don't let your voice be heard,
assert yourself and let your voice be heard.
And I did try to assert myself by returning the sneakers, but the people at Journeys were like, "What an eight!"
Yeah, what an eight.
And there were kids, and one of the guys was like on the manager was on a power trip. It's
Yeah. But that. You can put the name of the store, you can put the people, the day and the time, and they will investigate that, and they can lose their job.
Dad said to go back there with the new pair of the 11s, say, oh, the 11s don't fit too.
No, you don't want to do that.
That's immature.
That's immature, and it's just taunting them.
Right.
And instead of taunting them, you know, look, the same thing happened to me with New Balance. I bought New Balance, a $100 pair of sneakers.
Right.
The gentleman that was young and he didn't really know sold me the sneakers, and they hurt my feet. I wore them once or twice, brought them back, but it looked, because I wore them in the park, so they were dirty.
Right, that's exactly what happened with mine.
Underneath. And the guy said, well, you wore these. And I said, yeah, I wore them, but when you put them on my feet, these didn't fit right. You said they would fit right, they didn't fit right. They returned them and gave me a different pair that fit right, but he did say, when he returned them, he did say to me, you know, wear these around the house before you go outside and wear them, because we can't keep returning them.
Sometimes when you wear them, I mean, you can't tell when you wear them around the house.
I know.
You have to wear them in, you have to wear them in public to know. And it's like, I'm not trying to scam the store. My goal is to get a pair of Adidas Superstar sneakers that fit nice and perfectly. But they're like, oh, you wore them, we can't return them.
Until I walked a mile at the beach, you know, I couldn't tell that these sneakers didn't hurt.
Right, but then when you walk a mile at the beach, you get these people that try to give you an attitude about returning them.
Right.
So
that is
so maybe I have to write Adidas and let them know I would wear these sneakers.
I would do it. I would do it. Always defend yourself, always put yourself out there and assert yourself. You're the customer is always right, and your money is good money.
It is good money, and that is what it is.